Hello and welcome. My name is Mark. I'm from EcoMove down in Bristol. Today we're going to look at the GoCycle. So let's get into it a little bit and let's try and figure out if the GoCycle is the right bike for you. So what makes a GoCycle so special? Well, the GoCycle has been engineered from back to front. There is nothing else quite like it. The original design was done by a designer that worked on the McLaren race cars. So as you can imagine, everything about this bike is unique and well considered. Everything from its single front fork on the front down to its unique wheel rims. The motor is front facing, but that's because you have an automatic gear shift on the back here. The chain is fully sealed, so it doesn't require a lot of maintenance. It doesn't get dirty. It avoids rust, and very low maintenance. Very beautifully done. A beautiful center kickstand that's very easy to use. Battery is mounted in the tube. Foldability, it takes some getting used to, but once you've got a knack for it, it's very quick to fold down, very easy to maneuver. Beautiful seat. Seat post is removable, and once you put it back in, it always sits at the same height. So once you adjust it once, it'll always go back in the same height, meaning you don't have to readjust every single time you fold the bike down. One of the key factors of the GoCycle is its weight. Very light, very easy to maneuver. And it comes in a carbon fiber edition. Plastic is normal carbon fiber, as well as the rims. I'm going to say something that GoCycle will hate me for saying, but I think it's an absolute waste of money going the carbon fiber route on that. Plastic is just as robust, slightly lighter even. And for the price you're paying for the carbon fiber, absolute waste of money. Now, that brings us directly on point to price. Price being the key factor on this bike. It is a very expensive bike. This one is retailing at $3,999. However, you are paying for a unique, one-of-a-kind, well-manufactured, well-designed bike. As you can see, the dash is very similar to a F1 racing car. You'll see here the beautiful sort of adjustments on the gearing and power ratio. I mean, you do kind of need a bit of a degree to understand what's going on here. But that said, once you understand the lights, it's very easy. As you can see, the belt is engineered underneath the bike here. You've got a beautiful USB port. Your phone with the app normally sits on top here, giving you all of your heads-up information. I mean, it is a very technical savvy bike. So your phone is pretty much almost a necessity on a bike like this. So all your information on your bike, adjustments, tweaking, sort of service history, everything is sort of all baked into a very nifty little app. Okay, so let's take a look at the GoCycle. Let's discuss what it is. Let's talk about some pros and some cons, and whether it's a right bike for you. So off the bat, I'd just like to say that there is nothing like the GoCycle anywhere else in the market. It is a uniquely designed bike. It's built from the ground up to be a GoCycle. There's nothing that isn't unique about this bike. It's a beautiful piece of kit. However, being so custom does come with a few drawbacks. So let's discuss some of that. The first drawback is obviously the price. There is no getting around it. It is an expensive e-bike. For those of you in the know, you'll understand where the pennies and pounds are spent, but there is no getting around the fact that it is a lot of the unique custom design that you are paying for. That sort of translates a lot into the accessories. I mean, here we have a lock that's made by Abus. The lock fits beautifully into the bike there, and it's specifically designed for the GoCycle. It's a neat, very tidy solution for this bike, but it is unique to the bike. And for that luxury, you pay about 2 times the price of a regular Abus lock. So you pay for the privilege of having everything handcrafted, hand-designed. The accessories are a bit expensive, and the final drawback to something so unique is where you get it serviced. You need to make sure that there is a service center close to you where you can get the bike serviced. GoCycle has dealers across the country that can do this for you, but we recommend that you take it to a dealer that sells GoCycle. GoCycle themselves has a training program in which they teach dealers and service centers how to fix their bikes. There's an app, there's support from them. but it is limited to the service centers that they have across the UK. So you need to just keep in mind that when you need the bike serviced, you can't just take it anywhere. So make sure that there's somewhere you can take it to get serviced. So that being said, price and sort of serviceability are probably the two biggest drawbacks from the bike. The bike itself, beautifully crafted, it's lightweight, it's very powerful, it's got great traction, great hill climbing ability. The battery that's in that bike, I don't understand, it's like black magic. It really gets so much range for the physical size of the battery. If the GoCycle checks your boxes, highly recommend it. I almost forgot, do the like and subscribe thing, please. We're a small channel.